discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm yours truly, the Date Bites, here with my boy, freaking Loco Lu. What is up, man?
What's up? You already know it's the LOCO to the LU. You know what we do here. We're talking about the wait list now. We're talking about the wait list. The wait list is about to happen.
The wait list is about to happen, man. Yo, y'all know what happened these past few days. Yeah, well, yesterday anyway. Freaking IG-11 and Coruscant guard finally hit add to freaking cart. Finally, right? Especially the freaking IG-11, which let me show you guys real quick. Look at my boy. Looking all fresh and ready for combat in this damn new speeder bike. Look at that. Been waiting for this for a long time, baby. Oh my God.
I like that.
This is the dream right here. This is the dream right here. This is the dream.
For real. For real.
Damn, man. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing okay. Hope your wallets safe. Are they all right?
They're not safe. You know this. Right now, people are tapping out.
Tapping out, man. Be calm. Be humble, man. We can't lose people, man. Can't lose them, man. We gotta stay strong because at the end of the day, we stick together. We'll be broke ass poor.
At least we'll be poor playing with our toys.
That's true. Playing with our freaking toys, man. Oh my God. I hope everyone's doing all right though, because it's about to go down. And oh my God, look at that. The Sideshow Deadpool. Look at that.
Yeah. See, look, I want to put an end to the whole like grievous mistake, right? And this whole thing that Sideshow is doing, or with the whole like licensing stuff. Like, really, this is a beautiful figure. It does its job. A little difficult to pose, but there's ways to work around it. It's still a good figure. Sculpt on the head is good on both heads and on head pool. The gun's amazing, but
it is amazing.
Let's give the Sideshow a break and let's talk about something a little bit more important, like this waitlist. That could happen.
That could happen, especially the fact that, hey, I'm resetting the clock, guys. This is the thing is, oh my God, that's not the page I wanted to share. Let me see, where's the page? Because that's my add to cart page. Where's my boy? Okay, so it's
your boy.
It wants to hide me. IG-11 wants to hide from me.
Yeah, hold up. He's gonna look at you for a second while I'll be right back.
Got you. But all right, guys. So you guys know IG-11 has hit add to cart. So how long do we have? Like, we're resetting the clock here, guys. We're resetting doomsday at this point, because this figure should have been out 6 months ago. Should have been out around the same time as OG Mandalorian. We all know this. But also, Nate, you got that battery pack yet, mate? Actually, you know what? True story. I found the battery earlier today. And I found the battery. I put it right in my boy's noggin right here. So we good.
Oh snap!
Yeah. So James, see, I forgive you now. Okay. Now if that battery was lost forever, I would have like bothered you for the rest of your life. True story. But it's all good. It's all good. We found the battery. Okay, we found the battery. Wow, Waitlist Friday. Look at that. I didn't even think about that. That's a good title right there. Should keep it on Waitlist Fridays. Wow, look at that, Adrian, with the titles, man.
That'll be good because I'm available in the mornings. I don't mind popping in and out with you. You my boy. Familia,
man. Huepa, boricuas.
Huepa.
Yo. Adrian is like, the cat had the battery. Hey, true story. Not gonna lie. I left a bag full of my Ronin weapons, like the freaking the knives, the whatnots, everything that goes onto your freaking Ronin figure with the bows and stuff was in this bag. And I found this baggie on top of the stairs. It was from my table. I was like, well, how the hell did it got up there? I realized one of the cats was just trying to nap at it like it was like catnip or something. What the heck are you doing? So be careful with those cats, man. They're out for your accessories, man.
They're out for your stuff. They are always out for your stuff. No, have you noticed Every single stream, anyone who is a collector and they own cats will come in front of the camera. We start talking about toys. They get around the toys. It's like, why are you touching the toy? Touch me. You know, sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Sounds familiar. Hey, be humble, man. God is
No,
not
I'm
that.
talking
God is
about.
not that.
I'm being PG right now.
PG. But yeah, the IG-11 guys. Remember this one sold out already before. It hit waitlist before, and then it came back to life and ended up just staying pre-order for the rest of its time until now, and it finally hit add to cart. So James C does makes a good point. People will sell their IG-11 for under retail when Hottoys announces IG-88. That's if we get IG-88 in the Book of Boba Fett. That's if. So you don't want to play the if game right now, especially since we do have IG-11 right here, up and ready, which people are sort of making it as their IG-88. But the thing is, IG-88 could happen. So if you guys want to wait on that and pick that up, more the merrier. Like, go ahead, make that happen. But
I'm gonna disagree with you. I don't think IG-88 is gonna happen.
You don't think so?
We're still waiting for CP3O, and he's a main character of OGs from the OT, and he's still. Let me bring this out. He is the only character you see consistently from all the trilogies, and he still doesn't have a figure.
But here's the thing, though. James C makes a good point, Adrian, as well. Like, it's the same mode, right? So they could the only need to do with this mode is just beef it up to make it IG-88, right? And then, because it's a little skinnier, a little thinner than IG-88, but you can still beef it up. It's still sort of the same mode. But with James C also said that Howard Chan did mention he wants to make all the bounty hunters. All of them. All of them. But I do agree, though. IG-11 for me is the better character because he saved my boy Grogu. Like, the reason why I'm buying 2 Scout Troopers speeder bikes is because of this moment right here. This freaking moment right here. My boy going in, saving Baby Yoda, Grogu, and saving freaking Mandalorian. Okay, saving Din freaking Djarin. All right, that's the reason why I bought 2 of these speeder bikes. So I have this moment right here immortalized in my damn display case. That is why I picked IG-11. But 11. I will be picking up IG-88 pretty. If they release IG-88, you know damn well I need that bounty hunter display. I'm gonna have Boba Fett galore by the time IG-88 comes out. So I have like Boba Fett for days, like Darth Vader right now. So I could have that display, like that extra shelf display with all the bounty hunters.
Quick question: did Sideshow do all the bounty hunters?
They did.
Did they do IG-88?
Yeah, they did.
I wonder what's the comparison between 11 and 88, just like size, girth, and all that. Pause. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you said.
88 from Sideshow and has IG-11. Please show us side by side pictures in the Facebook group, 6 Scale Survival Guide.
I need a promo code if nobody's using it. Here's the problem with that, guys. Promo codes don't work anymore with outside help. Like, literally, the promo codes, it's your own, it's attached to your own account, usually. Yep. Like, I've tried sending promo codes to my buddies. Like, hey, I don't have any to the pre-order now. Here's a code for you. They can't use it because it's connected. So that's the unfortunate part. So I can't really, I can't say that. Sideshow IG-88 had a deterioration problem over time with the joints, I believe. Oh, that's right, because it wasn't diecast. Like they weren't using any diecast parts on it.
Even if it was deteriorated, I want to see a comparison. If you could put it together and just put it next to each other, laying down flat and get an overhead shot of it, I want to see a nice comparison. Give me the front, the back, close-ups of the hands. I want to see the actual differences. Besides the diecast, we already know diecast is Supreme.
Supremes, like the literal Supremes. Like they need to put diecast. They need to put the Supreme logo on the diecast. That's how Supreme it is. Okay?
Basic.
Yes.
So.
No, but
we got IG-11. What else we have that just dropped?
Well, we'll go into that in a minute, but I do want to bring this up. Sean over here. He's John Breeze Collectibles. What up? Great channel. First time I've been able to catch a stream. Hey, what's up? Hey, welcome. Thanks for what y'all do for the collector community. We do what we can, what we got, man. That's all we do. That's all we do for the people.
For the people.
For the people.
Technically, family. The collector number 1. What's up?
The codes don't work, and sometimes they're expired before you even. Yeah, it's just strange. I think Sideshow is like they're losing their humanity at this point, or they're being attacked by the Matrix, and the code is just getting wrecked in Sideshow's databanks. I don't know what's happening. I just know that Sideshow needs to get their act together, because I prefer to buy from Sideshow. Okay, I prefer to buy from Sideshow. I have all the setups. I got all the points. So come on, Sideshow, like, do better. You
know what I think? I think the whole pandemic has played a factor in a lot of the situations that's been going on too. Because let's say we have someone that's in the actual coupon department and they're not keeping up with their stuff. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't come to work because of X, Y, and Z, whatever the case may be. And, you know, that also in turn loses money. People ain't buying stuff. And then the whole, you know, extra shit that's happening. But I digress. That's a possibility.
Clone Collector says, Nate, what did you think of Justin saying that the Hottoys were made months ago and Hottoys never sent them because they were trying to avoid the high tax brackets? That could be a possibility. The thing is, the problem with Hottoys is they never say anything. All right, they never explain what's going on. They just do what they do. Hell, like Denobi said in his stream that, which I want to talk about this Sunday with you guys. What if freaking Hottoys was about to go bankrupt last year? Like, it was going to be non-existent. Denobi said that. Like, there was rumors that it was happening. And it makes sense why we got all these pre-orders, collecting pre-orders with all these, you know, reissues happening, because they know it would, you know, drive up the hype. And I want to, you know, bring that discussion up in Sunday stream, because it sort of makes sense what's going on. Because the thing is, there were a lot of companies that were getting 86, Order 66 last year because they couldn't survive.
Oh, yeah. I think there was a Kickstarter company that was also doing it, that they got fully funded, and because of the pandemic, they literally walked away with everyone's money. Was it movie prop replicas or something like that?
Yeah, I know we brought that up too. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, we seen that happening, so it's a strong possibility that could be it as well. But Hottoys is coming in strong, man. It's like they got their second wind, and as long as we keep fitting the bill, they still gonna produce. So don't hesitate to click those pre-orders. In my opinion.
No, I got you, man. See, Adrian goes on, like, are you sponsored by Sideshow?
No.
You're hilarious.
I wish, because we'll have shirts, we'll have a nice backdrop, we'll have, you know, some CGI effects just to get rid of all this, and we'll just, you know, talk about the figures and get the figures first and unbox it. But we ain't gonna do that to our boy Guy and the rest of the crew over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my boy Terry and Guy. They're just talking about the memes that were being made with me being sponsored. That's hilarious. I was like, oh, you sell out. It's a sellout. How dare you?
Yo, I saw that and have you rolling, bro.
No, those memes are hilarious, bro. Not gonna lie.
Whoever gif of me going, yo, for real, yo, I need that to send that to my wife. Please send me a copy of it.
What were you doing? Let me see.
I was doing the for freaking Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah. Dude, Harley Quinn.
Dude,
wow.
Dude, oh my god, that was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. I would love to send it to my wife. Send it to her Instagram photos, and she'd be like this. How the fuck did you send me that shit?
Don't make her jealous now. Chill, man. Oh, wait.
She is my Harley. I'm her Deadpool.
No, I got you. But all right, guys, let's move on to, okay, so my thoughts with IG-11 before we move on. If you are picking up IG-11, this is your chance. But when it sells out, and when it will sell out, there will be hype for it, and if you're looking to sell it immediately when you see the hype go up for it, that's your opportunity. I'm just saying, if you don't have any attachment to IG-11, you're waiting for the IG-88, that's the perfect opportunity to jump right in and sell that thing at the highest bidder, and then make way like a bandit.
Yep. But if you don't hop on it, you're gonna have that FOMO. Don't fall for the FOMO.
That's the thing, though. Like, there's been situations where people just they just skipped on a figure, and they decided, hey, you know what? That's figure. I didn't want that figure. Then they watched the episode again, like, I wanted that figure. Oh, it's sold out now. Now I gotta FOMO it.
Yeah, see, like I've always said, Yoda will be my first figure, but I missed out on him. Now I have to pay the piper for it. So I might sell one of my Spirit of Splinters to pay for him, because I have 2 of them mint in box. So they're going for like Hottoys money right now, like almost $300-400 just for the NECA. You get what I'm saying? We're getting into that already with Loot Crate stuff. So I might reconsider and get the IG-11 and start doing some chest, if you will, with my for Star Wars specifically, because Marvel's going to be there regardless, except for Spider-Man. And I'm talking about the MCU Spider-Man. Rumor has it, Tom Holland is done.
That's right. Tom Holland says that it might be the end of his of that particular franchise for Spider-Man with No Way
Home. Give him a renewed contract to continue pushing forward, to give him opportunities for other films and stuff like that. But this looks like this is the end of his chapter with us in the MCU. Now, do I think it's a good idea? Hell no. I think it's a bad idea. They should grow with this specific actor and give him enough freedom like they did Thanos, the actor who played Thanos. Forgive me, the name slips my mind.
Josh Brolin? Is it Brolin?
There we go. Yes.
I think it's him, yeah.
Yes. And give him the freedom to do what he got to do. And give us Clone Wars. Give us a Spider-Verse. Not we know Far From Home. No Way Home is one thing, but Spider-Verse or Clone Wars. Give us that. Give me a freaking Ben Reilly. I want a Ben Reilly, bro. I need a Ben Reilly.
No, I feel Tom Holland is gonna be Sony Spider-Man verse. You know what? That could possibly be it. Like, it seems like Sony probably gonna borrow Spider-Man after the whole No Way Home scenario. Borrow him into their universe with Venom. And then I don't know what's going to happen, but that's probably some of the rumors I've been hearing.
Yes.
But another thing I want to bring up here, the Collector, blue screen at the end of the weekend. Wow. You feel that way. You feel blue screen at the end of the weekend for my boy IG-11. Ooh, that's scary, bro. That's scary.
The weekend. I honestly don't believe it's going to be the weekend. And the reason why I say that is because we're getting close to holiday season. Halloween's right around the corner. People are buying candy and costumes and all that kind of junk. And then you got Thanksgiving around the corner. And then you got Christmas. A lot of these things sit during this time of the year because there's still more stuff coming. And if you're like waiting for Hong Kong to drop them, you're going to try to pick them up, specifically the ones that are low pre-orders. And IG-11's technically a low pre-order, but he's higher than Harley Quinn. He's higher than Spider-Gwen. And we know this. So, if you're thinking that it's going to happen this weekend and it's not, I'm going to call you bet. I'm going to call you bet.
You call you bet. He also said that Short Trooper at the end of Spooktacular would be blue screen. I'm like, no. I don't think Short Trooper's going to sell it that fast.
Troopers will last. Troopers will last this coming holiday season. Here's why.
Well, I say more like November, end of November, possibly December. We'll see Short Trooper like reaching its
holiday season. Not the end of it, but still during the holiday season. So we still have weeks, possibly a month, depending. And also we got main characters that are coming that people already pre-ordered or are waiting for to release. We still got Spider-Verse Miles Morales coming out. We still got, a couple of more figures that could be coming in early because of lack of pre-orders, like Cable from Deadpool. Just
peg warmer. He isn't going to sell anytime soon. Now, let me say this, Exotic Car Friends. Remember, we were all saying that our girl, Rey Skywalker, was going to be a peg warmer for a while. But then here we are. She sold out within 4 months, 3-month range, because the pre-orders weren't that great. All right. But still, IG-11 has blue screen before. So,
yeah. He's available now. I think people are more hyped to click the button. So it's a possibility, but I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be a peg warmer. I think he'll probably sit for about a month and a half, if that. And that's due to the hype and everybody else, trying to catch their blurgs, because blurgs are going to drop soon too. We already know.
That's true. Look at that. Doc is saying some facts here. Now that IG-11 is in stock, people will start to buy. Yeah, because the thing is, the one thing that was pushing people not to purchase IG-11 is because when is it going to be in stock? When? They don't want to, drop a pre-order on it and wait till next year to get it. They want to make sure it's in stock, because the pre-order game over at Sideshow, it wasn't that great the past few months. But now things looking like, hey, it might be better prospects this coming season.
Yeah, I think with the whole thing that Sideshow's been doing, logistically with the legal stuff and whatnot, is also pushing Hottoys to, do business with them in a different way, where they actually get the airdrops versus the shipping crates, so that they can actually accumulate the figures that they need to distribute to the state, because they're the official distributor, right? And they distribute to like to Big Bag Toy Store and other websites, which because I don't know all of them. I only know a few of them, and I don't know if they want to be named. But I know Big Bad Toy Store is one of them, that they get their stuff from Sideshow. And, they get theirs first before we get ours, because the store's got to get theirs. It's kind of like the comic book shops. They have to get theirs first before the customers, like individuals, get theirs, because it comes in bulk.
Collector, that's what I was saying, Collector. Like, once you look at the secret-based photography and also behind-the-scenes photos of Sylvie, she's queen, man. She's mommy. Bro. She's mommy. She's not talking like Lane, but was saying Lane's out of his damn mind. Lane is out of his damn mind, man. Lane, you Photoshop freaking targeted her face, man. You out of your damn mind.
Look, you're looking at cheekbones, and cheekbones don't classify for anything, because look at me and Nate right here. We got the same cheeks. We got puffy cheeks, right?
Yep.
But I got more facial structure similar to Doc. You know what I mean? Doc is my twin.
Let me see. IG-11 is a companion piece to OG Mando and the Scout Speeder. So get it if you like it. But yeah, I wouldn't get him just to have him by himself. Yeah. The thing is, he's, like you said, he's a companion piece. He's an accessory piece to the Scout Trooper Speeder bike or the OG Mandalorian. Even the freaking whatchamacallit. What's his, I don't have the deluxe Mando yet. I'm getting him, but yeah, the deluxe Mando as well.
No. You're missing someone else. You're missing someone else. The most important person. Important person.
Which one?
Quill. Quill's the one who reprogrammed them.
That's right. Ooh. Bro, I just remember Quill. Like, once Quill comes out, they want to you get Quill and IG-11 together. Oh my God, yeah.
Quill.
Mr. Strix. Gentlemen, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, sir, with the $10, with the $10 super chat.
Thank you.
Good.
I'm digging the lights.
Good morning and happy Friday.
Love it.
Mr. Strix is in the house. But yeah, guys, it's going to be very interesting when it comes to the whole, let me see, TGIF, so excited to play with toys.
Yeah, right.
So it's going to be very interesting when it comes to IG-11, because once we get Quill, it's going to be an interesting game as well. Like, people may want to pose their Quills with their IG-11s. So It's going to be very interesting.
So hold on, I'm gonna give you the whole list right now. You got Quill, OG Mando. You got Beskar Mando because he was there with Beskar Mando. And if we get, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. If we get a Cara Dune, because remember her likeness, everything had to be signed off by Disney. If it's a possibility, we get Cara Dune and we get Carl Weathers as his character. He's gonna go great with that whole lineup. He'll even go great with the Flame Trooper.
Oh, the Flame Trooper too, yeah.
You know, he'll go great with that. You know, and then hold up, Chrome Mando with Andrew Pascal's head sculpt.
Yeah.
What's the likelihood we'll get a battle damage version?
Hey, they could throw so many things with freaking Mandalorian. I wouldn't play games with Mandalorian, man. They could throw us like freaking Gold Mando. They could throw us Neon Tech Mando with Neon Tech Baby Grogu. You never know. You never know with Din Djarin. You never know with Pedro Pascal, man. Pedro Pascal, it's a wild, like, that's money maker for Hottoys for some damn reason. Like we'll look at the best sellers at this in a little bit, but Mando versus Predator. Oh, yo, my boy Maz has those photos. He told a story on his Instagram. You ever want to check those out?
Yep. Like I didn't get to check them out yet, but he did them. So like,
oh yeah, that armorized Deadpool is gonna be like beast. I can't wait for that damn figure.
I can't wait. I start making payments next year, but he may get pushed forward because he was time framed, and since he has a different accessory, they may give him a separate box. So, you know, we don't know more or less how Hottoys is going to play it because some people are like, I don't need him. I don't need him.
Grogu. I just saying, guys. I'm just saying. So just make sure if you're playing like the dangerous game with IG-11, make sure you keep this in your cart so you be aware of the blue screen. And also sometimes the blue screen saves your life sometimes where the figure stays in your cart for more than 5 minutes and it continues to refresh, it stays in there for a while. I know this because I was battling this one guy that had his freaking the T-45 power armor in his cart, and I was battling him for days trying to get it off his damn cart. And I finally did. So if you guys need to, you know, keep a figure in there for a minute, just make sure it's still in there.
You see what I'm about to do? You see what I'm about to do? You see this?
Coupons?
No, not for coupons. This is for beer, bro. I gotta pop my lid, man. I don't want to walk to get my freaking bottle opener, bro.
Animal, loco.
Nah, man, loco. I work a different shift than y'all. Me and Nate, we hear about it. We hear about it.
Oh my god, dude! I thought it was the coupons because you got the scissors. Nah, it's a freaking beer.
It's a bottle opener, bro. I didn't want to use my swords. Look, I did not want to use my die-cast swords. I didn't want to bend them. These babies can bend. They're not steel.
Oh, damn.
But at best.
Okay. So let's do our final thoughts on it. I say IG-11 maybe by the end of the month, possibly into November. But we're playing games at that point after November because I think we don't even know how many there are. And also the fact that it's sold out before, and it's been on the pre-order list for a good minute, and they're finally in stock. So it's gonna be. That's why I'm resetting the clock for IG-11 now because this is the official reset for me. Now we're gonna see how long it lasts from this point on. All right, this is the official one for me.
Once my missus just sends me my money, I'm gonna be like this. Okay, pre-order. And what's the NRD?
Hey man, the minute I saw those scissors, I was like, coupons, man. Like you know me about my coupons, man.
Shit. What's the NRD on it?
I think it's 25. I think I'm saying.
Yep. Well, as soon as my wife hits me up with my lunch money, I'm just gonna.
Lunch money. Yeah, $25, man.
Yeah. I'll be doing top ramen for a day.
Woo! We've hit 66 viewers. So hit them likes, execute order 66 on them likes, and also if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe.
That's right.
So I've got some news. There has been a production delay with Venom, so he might arrive late from Sideshow. Ooh, so maybe to mitigate the disaster, so they avoid another life-size Grogu slit neck.
I'm gonna say this: our Bothan spies that hook us up, go back to the people on top and let them know, oh yeah, they're having issues already with the first batches. We need to go and mitigate that and make sure that it does not happen again. These people know what they're talking about, specifically those who like to cover their stuff with some silicone grease to make sure that it doesn't fall apart, because it doesn't damage paint. I'm just saying. Yup.
We got spies everywhere. Got ears everywhere, man.
Cigars and bacon. We need to have a cigar one day and then get some breakfast because it's going to be bacon, bro.
Okay, so let's see what Dale has to say. Okay, holidays are coming in. I'm sure collectors are picking up gifts for their family and friends. Do they have enough over for Hottoys to make these figures weightless? Okay, I will say this much though. I think Lou said it perfectly last stream that we might see a wave of sudden bursts of weightless occurring right after the holidays because of the gifts and stuff. So I guess we're entering in the phase where some of them will make it through the holidays, but most of the stock that are in stock right now that are low pre-order batches will pretty much get hit hard after with the taxes coming in and then the new year. People are buying gifts for their Christmas money and whatever. So it might happen then. Christmas bonuses. I think we're going to see a sudden purge between Christmas and February. And yeah, I do believe that that might occur. That might occur. But I don't play games. I don't play games, especially with figures I really want, especially the ones that I know the batches weren't that great for, like freaking IG-11. So I'm an IG-11, Stormtrooper, Ray. I don't play games. I do not play games. And also, if you don't play game, if you start playing games, the resellers don't play games. No, they'll play games. They'll play games with your wallets. So
yep. Shoot.
Not the resellers, the scalpers. There you go. You got to differentiate the two. The scalpers will play games with you.
Resell. A lot of us resell, but we resell at a decent price. We don't try to go for the jugular. You know what I mean?
And don't play with the games with the Boba Fett 2-pack. That's going to be interesting. I really want to see how well it's doing, because it's for the past few weeks, it's just been all over the place in the bestsellers pre-orders. So, and then we got these all new figures coming out, and they're taking the spotlight, Carnage and whatever. But we'll see what happens. But the thing is with Boba Fett, they last a little longer than most figures, because I feel that Howard Chan has a bit of a favoritism over Boba Fett and Vader. So
yeah, because he makes so many.
Yeah, they make so many. And then the money is just overflowing with these freaking Vaders and Boba Fett's. That's why they just make so damn many. But let's move on, shall we? Let's move on to another figure. I think we talked enough about the IG-11. So that's the news for you guys. IG-11 is at the cart now. So let the games begin. Show me what you can do to that blue screen. How long would this figure last? Show me the power of the blue screen. All right, so let's move on to the Coruscant Guard. This is another one that has hit add to cart as well, right about the same time as IG-11. So that's very interesting. IG-11 and Coruscant Guard hit add to cart yesterday. What say you guys? What say you about Coruscant Guard? Is this a figure that will be blue screening pretty soon? My take, this one, the batches weren't great for these compared to the 501st. The 501st, like, they'll be lasting for days. But this one, however, this might not last the Christmas season.
I'll tell you one thing. I think this is going to be a grail piece.
What say you?
I think this is going to be a Grail piece. This is going to definitely be a Grail piece. Not so many people are going to order this one. They won't army build them as much. So this is going to be one of the Grail pieces. It will probably fall in the same lines, if not a little bit under the Remnant Trooper. So, that's my thoughts on it. It's a nice piece. I love
the Remnant Trooper. It'll probably suffer the same fate as the Remnant Trooper. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. And that's another thing as well. This is definitely a Grail. The body is better than the 501st. Yeah, I've been hearing that the body for this is way better. I wonder what happened there. Why did the 501st did not compare to the Coruscant Guard? I'm wondering what happened there. Maybe because too many batches. I don't know. Maybe they mass produced the 501st to the point where they weren't paying attention to the problems of the body compared to the Coruscant Guard. I don't know.
When they say the body's better, what do they mean? Body's better. Is it like?
I think the articulation, and also it feels.
Is it the articulation, or is it like the quality of the figure? Does it feel light? Does it feel heavy? Is it dense? Is it not? Is it hollow? Like
I feel that from what I've been hearing, it feels better. It feels better compared to the 501st.
Like, is it smooth when in transition of how you bend the joints? Is it ratcheted? Is it not? I don't know, because I don't own any Star Wars figures yet. So I asked this.
Never see Grail's thrown around like cheap candy on Halloween. Everything can't be a Grail. That's true. It can't. Everything cannot be a Grail. I feel only a few figures hit that Grail status. Legitimately.
Stormtroopers always do. Stormtroopers.
Well, yeah, Stormtroopers. They tend to tiptoe in the Grail status, like the Rogue One line. Now that's a Grail line right there. That's the Grail lines right there, next to the New Hope line.
And we're talking about hard to find figures that become Grail. You say there's not too many that they give it out like candy. I beg to differ. If let's say there's let's compare it to Pokemon cards, holographics, and a specific image, right? That specific image is the specific figure. If you have a lineup of 12 to complete a Grail line of holograms, and they're like one every 6,000 or something like that, a crazy number. And
the thing is, I think the Coruscant Guard will hit Grail money, but I don't think it's going to be like a Grail in price, but not Grail as in at the actual figure itself. Grail price. Yes.
No. But it's going to be something that you're going to want in your collection, and you'll be like, damn, where can I find it? And
at that point it will be FOMOing at the teeth, because we missed out on the Coruscant Guard, and we didn't, because we had a chance for the Coruscant Guard, but we're like, nah, we passed on it, and then we got the Darth Maul, then we get Commander Fox, and we don't get a reissue of the Coruscant Guards, and there we go again.
Question.
Grail money and Grail status is very different. Correct name. Yes, that is true. But before we continue, I've got two more boys in. Let's bring them in. Gabriel Cruz and freaking Lane.
Hello.
What's up, my G's?
Bonjour.
Hello. If it is not the man, the myth, the Gundam.
Yes, the Gundam hat.
The OG Gundam.
Yes, sir. I'm currently in a conference call.
He's lagging. There's your cat again, Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not going to be having. She's not going to be having a good morning this morning. So she's about an hour and some odd going to the vet for her yearly checkup.
Sorry about the
and
noise.
getting her shots.
So
I have my gardener chick taking care of my crib on the outside.
Okay, no, I got you. Strike.
But I'll
strike.
be right back.
All right, later. Obviously, what's the general consensus for Grail money? Grail money, it's a figure that's hitting between 2 or 3 times the amount of their usual. For me, anyway, 2 or 3 times the amount of their usual price tag. So, a 250 Coruscant Guard hitting that $500, $600 mark, Grail money, or sometimes 450. Give or take, is sometimes sort of Grail money, but it's not really there. Now, a Grail piece, I feel that anime Boba Fett, and also Dark Side Anakin, they got the limited limited versions of them because there weren't made pre-orders for them, and also the fact that they're hitting that Grail status and Grail money, $700, $750. It's ridiculous.
You want to see some NECA Grail money?
What are those? Oh, Master Splinter.
Spirit
As
of
a ghost.
The crate one that everyone's trying to get their hands on. These go for $3 to $4. This is Hot Toys money right here.
Wow.
That's Grail. That's Grail. Everyone wants stuff to complete the scene.
Yes, Yondu is Grail as it gets, in my opinion. Yes, I feel that's the greatest Grails of all time. That was one of my first Hot Toys to get when I started collecting. I had to get it.
I think I kind of agree with James a little bit, though. I think Grail has got to be a little bit. It's not necessarily have to be the most expensive thing, but I think it needs to be a combo. It needs to be an expensive figure
and
as well as one limited, and in general, it'll be a character. It's either a version of a character or it's a character people are interested in. Like I think James brought up an example, the Praetorian Guard. Those guys for the sequels may be the most sought after figure from the sequel trilogy. Not a lot of ton of people want them. They're not super expensive, but for sequel trilogy, they're expensive for figures.
Hey Gabe, so what's your take on the status of Grail?
I mean, just listening to you guys, I feel that this is my literal analytical self kicking in here, because when somebody says to me Grail, it means so rare and so hard to find that paying for it is beyond majority of our means.
So priceless.
It's got to be priceless in order to be a Grail status. And the only reason why I go into that in my head is because of what the Grail in mythology means. You know, it is an item that has been hidden from history, that we can never find. That if you go with the whole Knights Templar thing, it's hidden, it's gone. It existed according to lore, but you can't find it anymore. Oh, you stop it, Adrian. You stop it.
Bandai,
stop it. Calling me a
P3O?
Grail.
Like the Bandai CP3O?
Something like that. Just something that is so rare. It's so rare that like when you see it, it's like, I thought it was only that of legend.
Oh my God.
It's that epic.
Well, I think for Hot Toys, they're under that kind of thing. There's only several I can think of as of right now that would fit under that kind of thing, maybe 3 or 4. Like, and I'm just speaking for Star Wars, not jumping into other DC, Marvel, or whatever.
Okay.
I think animated Boba.
Mm-hmm.
That would fit. Because he's like 600, I'm not putting price as like the main thing to it, but I think for the combination of where it's still a relatively expensive figure no matter what in comparison to others, I think the Tarkin Vader 2-pack.
Yeah, Tarkin.
I can see it. Yeah, it just not just because of the 2 characters. I think Tarkin makes up more of that 2-pack right now. And then
Rogue One Darth Vader. That's so. Remember the stories I've told, especially Gabe. Gabe was with me that night.
I was with him.
I showed him the figure. We were cuddling and everything. I showed him. He was cuddling me, caressing me. I was like, "Hey, bro, should I get this? I get this, my man?"
I would probably
yes.
I would probably say, and you guys, this last one. At least these are the top 3 I think of. Now, you guys, there might be some debate on this, but I think that Han and Chewie 2-pack, you can make the case right now. Now, we might eventually get more, but I'm speaking specifically of Harrison Ford, Han Solo figures kind of might fit under that. Now, I don't mean like this is the top Grail. Not anybody has there's like 5 of them running around across the entire world, and we can't find them kind of thing. But I think for sought after just because of life and maybe the actor not letting stuff I think that's increased. Yeah. Because honestly,
exponentially, yes.
Yeah, I think for the old Han Solo figures, I don't love any of the head sculpts. Like, if you ask me for head sculpt looking like the actor, I would say the one from Solo, whether it's the Mud Trooper or and obviously
don't cut slack on the Stormtrooper disguise hand.
Yeah,
that's one of the best ones right there.
Yeah, but I think if you compare it to the actor, now it's because we have years later, they've had to improve. But I would say if you go by head sculpt, I think looking like the actor, the one from Solo, doesn't matter which one looks better than Harrison Ford one. I agree. The Stormtrooper disguise one, if I was going to get a Han Solo, that would actually be the one I would get because I think that one looks much more like Harrison Ford. And it didn't get torn to shreds on national TV. That helps too. But those would be how I would kind of define Grail because I think for you to have to make the financial commitment, that means you want to keep it for a long time too.
Ooh, and the Sith is hitting some facts here, though. The term Grail is used too often and losing.
I agree with that too.
That's how I feel.
None of these are Grails. I agree with Gabe, but we collect what we like. No
but I think,
answers.
I think going by the definition that was we just had there, I think those, and there are probably more than that, but for Star Wars specifically, those are three I can think of that kind of fit that definition. And it's just because they weren't a lot made, they're very pricey, and they're characters that are now not by the entire collecting community. I mean, if you use Mando, there are certain Mando figures that you could use the term Grail. I wouldn't use it in the same Holy Grail. But there could be Grails for someone of a more recent line. Possibly.
And also the fact that in this day and age with collectors and an abundance of these figures, like for example, let's say if I was a Funko collector and I walked into let's say Gabe has an army of freaking Hot Toys, all right, and I walked to his place, I'm like, damn, look at all these figures for this price, and I'm here compared to Funkos, these figures are $200, $400 a piece figures, and I'll be like, damn. And then some of these are already sold. Most of these are sold out. You can't get them anymore. I walk in as a Funko collector, look at these. I'm like, these are Grails. You know what I mean? So,
especially since
it's also subjective between. So it's subjective, and also between other collectors from different, variations of life. Aspects of life. So I'm just saying, it is subjective.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I feel that if you collect what you like and you feel that figure is your Grail, like the Hulkbuster will forever be my Grail because of the way it was designed. It's a piece of art. Like, how did they design it to where they freaking fit another Iron Man in there and able to move and articulate with that same Iron Man inside? You know what I mean? It's just maddening how that was possible.
Right.
Now, my reasons for saying that the Coruscant God is going to be a Grail is because low numbers. We don't know how many they've actually made. We've heard rumors that it's going to be low numbers. And because I know there's people in the customizing community that like to customize figures, they will do body swaps if the body's that good with
Boy, people are taking shots at Ray this morning.
No, because Exotic Carfax is a Ray believer. Ray
believer.
Ray believer. Ray.
Wait, that's a thing?
Is that a thing?
Ray fan. Don't get me
okay.
wrong. Don't get me wrong.
You can be a fan of Ray.
Yes.
Palpatine.
Ray Palpatine.
Okay, so Exotic, you're saying you're a Raylo person. Gotcha.
No,
that's fine.
Don't pick up my boy Exotic, man.
Yeah, no, you love whatever you love. If you had fun with those movies, then you know what? All the more power to you. It was harder for me, but that's me. That's me.
Well, I'm trying to bring it up because last time I did that started us on a 30-minute rant that almost had Nate start smashing his head into his desk.
Oh, that's Nat and I would usually have our what is it, mental health sessions where he would sit down in the big chair and I'd be like, so how does that make you feel? Is Admiral Akbar really getting to you today? He would just, you don't understand.
So I want to ask you guys, so if they had actually made an Admiral Akbar for some reason or another back in the day that nobody saw, nobody bought or anything like that, was low numbers, could you see as much as you might go, just because the memography that has become Admiral Akbar,
that would be a Grail.
Because they probably would have made 100 of them. Not many people
and it would be that, wait, this is a thing? This was made? When was this made? How was this made? Did they use real squids?
Well, that's what I predict. If they do it for the Mando eventually, the ultimate grail from the Mando line will be Frog Lady, because they're going to make like 150 of them, and then there's going to be.
I can't believe I can't believe they would.
Hot Toys, because Howard Chin probably actually loves the Frog Lady. There's going to be a single that's just going to be her, and then there's going to be a deluxe with her, like with her.
With
And
her
they'll,
eggs?
well, no, the eggs have already been put out, so they'll have that.
Oh.
But then they're going to have the headpiece to the droid, from the earlier season 1 episode.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the roads we went to.
Yeah.
It'll be like the true prototype that the Dark Trooper was with Luke. That was just the testing ground for the Frog Lady with that guy, and you're going to have a little thing to put it in her hand, the specific hand, so she can like act like she's speaking into it, so that the Mando can understand her. Wouldn't that be great?
It would be. I think I would-
$350 for the regular, $400 for the dogs. Frog
I
Lady.
think an Akbar would be good, and then a Return of the Jedi Wedge Antilles.
I need that. I need
I
that.
would I would totally buy Wedge Antilles.
Wedge
Not
Antilles.
old man Antilles that we saw.
No. We're talking
What?
Return of the Jedi
Right.
Wedge Antilles, and that's just my love of Rogue Squadron. Okay, like
Yeah.
I've got all the omnibus of comic books and stuff with Rogue Squadron, the books like that. Man, that's some reading right there. If you like fighter pilots and stuff, that Rogue Squadron.
Doc, I can't control my cat. Cats go where they want to go.
You're getting a piece of coal, you're getting a piece of coal, and you're getting a piece of coal. Okay?
Why are we getting coal?
Because you guys are dreaming. That's not happening, okay?
Oh, of course I'm dreaming. Of course I'm dreaming. Why would I get coal though for dreaming?
It is not happening, okay?
I got something. I got your coal right here, boy. I got your coal right here.
Look at
Go.
him.
Get him.
He
Get
is
him.
technically made of steel, so
Get him.
like,
No, by
there's a coal
IG
process.
taking your Deadpool out, baby. You got the Grogu. You got the magic hand, baby.
3
Listen.
deputies, shut your mouth.
I think Deadpool would actually do some unquestionable things to your IG-11, making your IG-11 self-destruct by itself with no purpose whatsoever other than the
He
fact
would just jump at it and cause it to explode because he just
Wait,
pulled himself
are we
back
having
together.
a debate now? Who's going to win between Deadpool and IG-11?
no,
Hey,
we
we'll leave that for the next stream because I only have like about an hour left before I gotta end things. But either way, guys, your thoughts on the Coruscant Guard? Will it last till Christmas?
Will it last? I don't know if it'll last because I'm not as big of a collector as you guys, but I think the figure looks gorgeous.
who don't love red and white?
Straight
Oh,
up
boy,
by a
here we
frog
go.
lady.
What is it?
There we
Looks
go.
like-
Here we go.
oh, good
Here we go.
God.
Now we're getting. You see what you did, Lane? You see what you did, Lane?
Yeah, this is your fault, eh?
Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. Put respect on the mother-in-law because if the mother-in-law didn't be the way she is, you wouldn't have your wife.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But still, you still gotta deal with the mother-in-law. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Listen, I
that's,
know my mother-in-law, but my mother-in-law, she's a peach. She's a peach. You know, do we agree all the time? Of course not. I'm a guy. She's not gonna agree with a guy. But still, you know, seriously. You know,
You're probably gonna need to sit down and get a talking, man.
Yeah,
Is your
why don't you
wife
come and
watching
join?
this?
Come and join me and Nat for one of our mental health sessions.
Session, but see,
Just make her
I
feel.
stand my ground and I never buckle.
Stand your ground.
But the mutual respect
I
is
like,
over
I like how he says he never buckles, but you can definitely you know that he may not like lower his standards, but there's things that are shoveling out the dirt from underneath him that are making him go down there.
You could try.
No,
Try.
you gotta admit there's some things in your life that will move
These
you.
guys still come in the door, and guess who comes and opens them for me? Guess who opens the door for me and grabs them for me, signs them off for
Part
me?
of the manipulation.
It's not a part of the manipulation. Actually putting money in.
Y'all messing, man. But either way, guys, the Coruscant Guard. I think a comment that Andy and Sif brought up a good comment here. CG is a good figure, one of the best from what I've been hearing. One of the best Clone War
Great
figures
body.
to date, right? Even better than the 501st, and so far from what I've been hearing, maybe rivaling that of the Rex that just came out.
Wow.
So he will sell out when Maul releases. So Maul, the Clone Wars Maul. I know you guys enjoyed the last season of Clone Wars, and Maul was very prominent in that last season.
I'm just saying, anybody want an army build? Now's the time to do it.
And also the fact that what if Commander Fox comes out? You know what I mean? If Commander, like it was like the weirdest releases ever. Like Hot Toys had it right. They released Ahsoka, then they released the pre-order. They released the pre-order for Ahsoka, released the pre-order for 501st, and then the Rex pre-order came out. Right? So people thought that after the Coruscant Guard got pre-ordered went up, I'm like, okay, Commander Fox is coming in. Where's Commander Fox? Nowhere to be found. I'm like, this is his boys. You want to get your commanders with your boys.
Well, was Fox in season 7? I don't remember seeing him.
He wasn't in season 7, but there is a theory out there.
They've been only doing season 7 though.
Yeah, but there was no season 7. But the thing is, he wasn't in season 7. I don't believe he was. What's up?
Don't Mike Wazowski laying down there in the corner. Like he's getting Mike Wazowski. We love you, Proximo. Thank you so much for the super chat. But we got to show Lane too. Oh God, now he's just there he is.
Okay, he's back.
There he is. Got to give him some love too.
But I like the figure. I think the figure is great. I think I won't use the term, as you were saying, Grail for that. I think you could use it for, like, let's say 2 years from now when it's long gone on Hot Toys Community. I think that is going to be for troopers, because I kind of separate these into different things. I think for troopers, it will be one of the more expensive troopers. Like, I think that figure will be a $300, $400 figure for just one. Like, just one will be that price.
Right.
It will be. I'm telling you right now. Plus, like I said, the customizers, if this body is as great as everyone claims it to be, how many of you think that they're going to take these figures and body swap the armor? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, get this and I'm going to make my Rex like...
Oh, you're talking about kit bashing.
Kit bashing. Like, come on, you guys, come on. People literally do that. They'll take a body, swap it out, and the thing is this, if their bodies are literally the same, it's a body with a suit on top, and then you have Velcro on top, and you could switch the armors up. Come on.
Nate, I got my notice. My IG-11 shipped out.
Nice.
Today.
Congratulations. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Now,
Nice.
I need to see you open it. I need to see you put Grogu in the pouch. I need to make sure that you displaying it properly. As a matter of fact, I want to see a collection.
Well, my collection might be getting a little bit smaller here soon.
Hey, Loco Lu, you finally got Facebook user deposit on the Venom pool.
Yeah. Congratulations. Make sure you get your silicone grease.
Hey, I know it's going to be a Marvel Grail.
And you'll be good, Chief.
I know it's going to be a Marvel Grail 3 years from now.
What's up?
Yeah.
That Venomized Iron Man, because like 5 people are getting
pre-order. Nobody wants that figure. Nobody. I mean, what is on the pre-order list? Let me see.
I'm just getting no. See, I'm just poking.
I have to walk away from that.
I'm just poking fun to all the people, more or less, who just keep pointing. This figure is going to be a Grail because of low numbers being made.
Well, what about Lando? What do you think?
I don't like predicting Grail on stuff. I'm like, let's wait and see it come.
Well,
now,
I think Lando's going to be a Grail. Like the 40th anniversaries, the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back, the film that pretty much, put Star Wars in the map again. And then Return of the Jedi, did good for ending the story, but everyone, circles around the Empire as being the best in the trilogy, other than New Hope. I know a lot of people love New Hope, but a lot of people like to put Empire Strikes Back on a pedestal compared to the other films.
Yeah, but my thing is I don't like saying, because he might get reissued at some point several years from now. We can't predict for what Hot Toys is gonna do. Right. I mean, it could be 10 years from now they might do it. I mean, we may not be all collecting Hot Toys by that time. I mean, we can't say 100% what's going to be the case. I'm not willing to say Grail on this character because he's an original trilogy character, because I want to wait. I need to kind of see them years from now. I think
I feel you on that.
I would prefer to say for him, because OT characters, like, not like we got Luke Mando. That is Luke Skywalker, but that's not original in trilogy.
Yes,
Luke Skywalker. But I think I would prefer to you to he's going to be a highly sought after figure on the effort. Like, he's going to be highly sought after for original trilogy collectors, who don't get him now and that kind of thing. After his
Bat pod, please. Sorry, I want to see that bat pod real quick.
Wait, what happened?
Go
Bat pod. I wanted to see real quick. But
wait, give me a second. I'm trying to find your Venomized Iron Man that you keep praising about.
It's got to be. I don't think
this is second page now. The second page with armorized Deadpool and Mando blurred at the second page, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's still doing better than freaking Transport Trooper.
Wait, matter of fact, if you scroll down a little longer, after the second page, right? Who's at the bottom?
I went back over here. I'm not gonna go back over there.
I just want to see the bat pod, and we could go back. It's real quick.
You just want to see the bat pod? What do you want to see the bat pod for? What's up?
I just want to see the bat pod.
He can't hit a browser himself. You went past it.
Okay.
He can't hit a browser himself.
285.
No, that's not 285. That's 285 plus your Dark Knight to go with it, which is 290. So it puts you at $600
what you
right
talking
there.
about, bro? No.
You know you're getting you can't get the bat pod without the freaking Dark Knight.
I'm a customizer for Deadpool.
That's right, and you could
for Deadpool.
You could just repaint the whole thing for your Spider-Man.
No, for the Deadpool. Deadpool's gonna take that spray paint that bad boy and be on that shit like it's over.
See,
How
Lou,
dare you?
I'm just doing it the right way. Is that I have the Batman DX19 already paid off, and I'm getting the tumbler. So that's how you do it correctly.
No. That's how you want to do it. Remember, this is my collection, and Deadpool reigns supreme. Okay.
Mm-mm.
That's another figure.
It's like Popeye.
Wait, which one? Which one? The Wonder Woman?
The fourth wall.
No.
Man to do shit.
The Scarlet Witch. That to me is one of the best figures I'm looking forward to next year. And I have nothing to pair it with because I'm not getting either of the visions.
You didn't get
hell, you got more variety to pair the Scarlet Witch with your other Marvel figures compared to Lando, which the only one you can pair him with is Bespin Leia and
DX7 Luke.
No, not if you have it, but Hot Leia, which is Queen. Hot Leia is Queen. That is the best Leia of all time. You out of your damn minds if you feel that Bespin Leia trumps.
Is there a Chewbacca hot toy out there?
Yeah, but that's
yeah. Let's not go to Lumpy.
Is that what he's called, Lumpy?
No, I call it Lumpy because he looks like, to me, from the holiday special, his son Lumpy. That's what the figure looks like.
Hey, don't play around. Don't you play around with freaking New Hope Chewie, because he looks hell of a lot better than Force Awakens Chewie.
Well, I was more referencing the Force Awakens.
Oh my God! So you did have respect for my boy.
Let me ask you guys for a thing here. So when you were not to get too far off with Grails and stuff, but just because we have him up here real quick, Venom. Now, do you think, like, a lot of people are going, oh my gosh, Venom's going to be a Grail? I know he's waitlisted full and sold, before he's even come out, blah blah blah, like Mud Trooper. But if that, and I'm getting him. Full disclosure, I'm getting him. But do you think that figure of him, like, he's all sold out now, but do you see 2 years from now, do you think he's going to be like one of the most sought after, greatest figures sought out by Marvel ever? Jetta,
Jetta. My boy Ryan. No.
How dare you?
I'll say this: no. For Venom, no. No. And here's why. People want the logo. They're dying for the logo. That's why this was passed up. You know, like, oh, I want. They don't even want to get the Venomized Iron Man, or whatever, because he has the logo, but it's not the Venom that they want. They want the Venom with the logo. So a lot of people are passing this up. But a couple of suggestions online with the airbrushing, with a little bit of cosmetic work to make him look like that. But some people will do it, other people won't. And, you know, people felt the FOMO as soon as Let There Be Carnage came out. And then when the Carnage dropped, that's when everybody's like getting frantic. You know, literally 2 days in and waitlist. You get what I'm saying? So being that a lot of people like it now doesn't mean it's going to be wanted later, because we may get something better later.
I would also, from the movie and film standpoint, because Venom is still technically under Sony, I would be interested to see what's going to happen in the next technically 5 years once Fox really integrates in with the Marvel universe, because you're going to get your remake of Fantastic Four. There's probably going to be more negotiations with Sony as to taking more of the IP from Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's still technically owned by Sony and is shared between the two, and Venom falls under the Spider-Man franchise. So if the Spider-Man franchise plays more and becomes more heavily leaning towards Marvel, Marvel can end up saying that was great what happened with Venom over here and with Tom Holland and not Tom Holland, but
Eddie Brock.
Huh?
Are you talking about Venom and Eddie Brock?
Yeah, our actor who's playing.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy,
Hardy.
thank you.
Yeah.
Too many Toms, too many Chris's in the Marvel area. Yeah, anyways, but with Tom Hardy and that whole thing could just be its own universe in and of itself. So there is the possibility you're going to have a completely different Venom and a completely different Carnage later down the line.
But here's another thing I wanted to bring up, guys. And Hazard Blue, morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What's up, baby?
Good morning. Now, let me see. Adrian said something pretty interesting here, and I want to bring this up. Y'all say don't miss Death Watch by passing on Lando. I don't get. Okay, look, I've been a promoter of Lando since he freaking came out for pre-order. Do not mess with the Lando. I've been showing all these damn pre-orders of him being right next to literal Rey on the pre-order bottom feeder list. So I'm a sole believer on the Lando, and you can't freaking pass up on the Lando. You out of your damn mind. If I had to choose between Death Watch Mando and Lando, I would go with the Lando, because here's the reason why I go with the Lando. Because the numbers are already out, 4,000 and 5,000 pretty much units that were made for it, right? Mm-hmm. It's already sold out over at freaking HK, right? That's what I've also been hearing. So we're living on borrowed time with the freaking Lando. And also the fact that even if Lando does sell out, ESB Lando does sell out, and then a few years from now, we get the General Calrissian. That's if we get the General Calrissian. And I know people are saying, no, we got the head sculpt. We can rebuild him. We could make him the $1 million pimp of the galaxy. I get it. And I love the look on the General Calrissian over the ESB. But the thing is, the ESB is the Grail line. It is a future Grail line because of the symbolism of that film compared to every other Star Wars film that has come out. And no Star Wars film has literally mirrored that yet, or even come close to Empire Strikes Back.
Exactly.
And that's how I feel about the Lando. But for Death Watch, however, there's always going to be a variation of Death Watch in the future. There's possibly a one.
He's just a blue Boba.
I know the blue Boba. The thing is, blue Bobas sell really well, especially in the resale market. So that's another thing you got to look at. But the thing is, there's always going to be another Boba. There's always going to be possibly another Death Watch. You know why? We got the Death Watch for Clone Wars. We got the Death Watch that's probably going to reappear in the Death Watch gang reappear in season 3 with Din Djarin becoming the new Mandalorian. You see what I'm saying? And then we got the heavy Mandalore. Yeah.
Exactly. Now,
so there's different ways. There's different variation of ways we can bring in Death Watch compared to one other way to bring in Lando. One other way, which is Return of the Jedi.
Well, by then we're going to be on the chopping block of going Admiral Akbar, Land General Calrissian, and we all know fishmen always win.
It's true.
10
it's
years
true. He's a Mon-Cala. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
from now, you're gonna wish you had that Lando in your collection because he's gonna be scarce compared to Death Watch.
I think they're both going to be scarce there, Lou.
Not. Mm-mm. If people are doing the what you call it, the army building, I guarantee you they're gonna have fatigue and feel like, man, I don't have space because real estate is a problem in this game, in this collecting game. They're gonna sacrifice their army building to make space. So you're gonna see these army builder figures getting pushed out there. Would it be pricey? Of course they will. But Lando, he's an OT guy. He's the one that you keep close to the chest, like Leia. You know what I mean? You need your Galaxy Pimp. You need your Galaxy Pimp, baby. Just saying.
What's your take, Gabe?
Lando would also be a good collector's piece for those who really loved Battlefront 2 or the Battlefront games. If you're trying to make your little army of heroes from those video games, that like Lando was a decent character. I saw somebody put up 9nub, which is another one where he was in the game. 9nub would be a good pair with him if they ever came up with a 9nub.
Or your Coke 45 commercial.
Coke 45.
By the way, Adrian, you gotta quit flattering me, man. It's gonna make me blush way too much. He was saying we need more Gabes in the MCU, and you know, Nat and I are trying to make miniature heroes, so it's not necessarily MCU, but it's nerd shit.
I just want to say this on the stream. The fact that you work the way you work behind the scenes and give us the quality stuff that we get to watch at home in the comfort of our home, thank you. Because you don't get the love that you deserve. And I've been there. I work security for a lot of people, and I've seen it behind the scenes. Y'all guys work your asses off. Y'all guys blood, sweat, and tears in that game. And y'all guys get your credits in the credits, but your faces are never really seen. No. So,
come on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lou. That's it's nice to hear. It's nice to hear. Yep. So yeah, I would say get ready for Monday.
Well, that's if the strike, if they accept the terms.
Yeah.
So,
wait, where did Lou go?
You made him scared, bro.
He got something. Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
so what does Jay say? Damn, we need an ESB Chewy. Busted up C-3PO. That 3PO would be cool to have busted
we
up.
need that. We need that in our lives. We need the ESB Chewy 2-pack. Even if we don't get a Chewbacca for Return of the Jedi, and this is going to be the last Chewbacca we ever get, I'd rather have a Chewbacca from Empire Strikes Back with the 3PO 2-pack. That
would be cool. You need that so you can do the choke out Lando pack.
Yes.
Yes,
and I also feel that if they do a special edition for Chewie, I feel like it needs to go with the legacy Chewie, as far as that Chewbacca in the original EU died. Spoiler alert. Okay, and the
had a planet dropped on his head.
Yep.
Yeah, he got a moon dropped on him.
Yeah, you saw Clone War.
While he was saving,
sure he's not coming back.
Right, and while he was saving Han Solo's son, and that's how Anakin Solo back in the original EU, and that's how they had Chewie
die.
Not only die, but fulfill his oath to Han. It was a very dramatic moment, and they had a special edition comic book that came out through Dark Horse that was a tribute to Chewie. And I think if you do a Chewie, whatever special edition, maybe you could do like a little hologram of something, like maybe the planet that actually killed him, or something along those lines.
To be fair, like Hot Toys like to throw holograms galore these days, so that might happen.
But Gabriel, the real sad part is then 5 books later, it didn't matter.
I mean,
yep, that's true.
Because George Lucas said he has the same first name as Anakin Skywalker and his last name Solo. People are going to get confused. I was like, who in the movie theater is going to get confused? Anakin Skywalker
versus Anakin Solo,
who's his like grandson.
Right.
I mean, anybody who knows this is going to be old enough not to be confused.
Plus, there was also Jason and Jaina, which like there was a whole great series of storytelling in the original EU. Okay.
Yeah, but there was also a lot of bad. The Crystal Star.
There was a lot of bad. We don't talk about the Crystal Star. We don't talk about that.
Remember Intergalactic Space Traveler Waru, and which in that book, for how awful it is, if anybody that should, we're going back here a ways now in the 90s.
Yeah.
Is that book, The Crystal Stars, would actually introduce the idea of the Inquisitors.
Lane, I tried to erase that from my memories, and you're bringing it back.
Crystal Star? I am happy. He's Waru's intergalactic space alien traveler.
I'm gonna kick you out.
To eat the star.
Listen.
Oh God, he did it! He did it!
He's back.
First he gets Mike Wazowski, and then he gets kicked off. That's man, that.
Hey, Nate, you know Ray's your favorite Mary Sue.
Remember I said something about Gremlins?
He is hot. I tell you that much.
Yeah, I see a little Mogwai there.
All right.
Ah, that's cool.
NECA had just announced not too long ago that Loot Crate exclusive that they had that didn't really sell well. They're gonna actually push it as an accessory pack, so you're gonna get like a 1/6 scale Mogwai, which is Gizmo, with the Barbie car that his body can actually fit in the Barbie car. He's sitting down, and then you got a regular one. He's not gonna have the gimmick or anything. He's gonna be actually to scale. So I'm looking forward to getting that to go with the rest of my collection set.
You know, just as a little fun tidbit for you, Lou. I got to work very briefly with Zach Gilligan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On I was an indie horror, and they had Zach Gilligan booked as the dad for this little boy who is suffering from this monster that was under his bed. And Zach, like when he goes upstairs to check on the boy, he's like, "Look, there's nothing wrong," and then looks under his bed, and then the monster like grabs him and pulls him under. It was so much fun. I literally was sitting there like, wait a minute, this is the guy from Gremlins. Holy crap!
Hey Gabe, quick question. Quick question, real quick. Single Star has been asking this for, and a lot of people have been asking this for a long time, and we've been waiting for you to pop up to answer this question.
Oh. If the strike happens, what does that mean? Does that affect TV news? Only if the news station is contracted under the Area Standards Agreement or the Basic Agreement from the IATSE and the AMTPT. It mostly is going to affect television, episodic television shows, and movies.
So that includes TV shows and TV movies.
Yes, that includes that as well. So long as they are under those two, the Basic Agreement and the Area Standards Agreement are the two big contracts between the producers and the IATSE union. So if there is like a TV news station, like there's some independent TV news stations that use IATSE members as editors or graphic designers and things like that. If they are under that the Area Standards Agreement or the Basic Agreement, then yes, they will probably strike. I just got a list yesterday of all the productions that are in the area, that are in the Atlanta area, if you guys would like to know those, of everything that's going on strike right now.
Wow.
Let's see if I can pull up that email.
Let me see. My next great question here And just let me know, Gabe, when you're ready to get that email ready.
I got it.
You already got it?
ready.
Okay. So right after the email, we'll go to the next question, and then we'll move on to the next segment, which is the next 40 minutes from now, which will end the stream.
All right, guys. So this is everything in Atlanta that will go on strike, meaning its members will walk off of the sets. We have America's Got Talent, Boo. I don't know what Boo is. It's probably a film of some sort. Some of these could also be tentative titles. Candy Season 1, Class of 09, Cobra Kai Season 5, Creed 3, Dynasty Season 5, Fox Untitled Dating Series. So, just for those of you who are looking for that untitled dating series, I'm sorry, it's going to be.
It's not the dating series, it's Cobra Kai, bro.
Cobra Kai Season 5 will go on strike.
Hey, Gabe, Allison says hi.
Who?
Allison.
Allison?
Yeah.
Allie?
She's watching
Hi,
the stream.
Allie. Oh, Allie, hi. Miss people. We got Hot Christmas. I think that's a film. Joyride, also a film. Kingdom Business, which is the one I was on. That's a BET. They're on their first season. Legacies, Season 4. Lyle Crocodile, that's a film, I believe. Married to Medicine, Monarch Season 1, Naomi Season 1, On the Come Up, Ordinary Joe Season 1, Ozark Season 4, Queens Season 1, Rejoice, Reptile, Samson, Samuel, Sisters Season 4, Staircase, Stargirl Season 3, Strays, Summer Break, The Game Season 1, The Outlaws, The Oval Season 4, The Resident Season 5, The Walking Dead Season 7, the new Wonder Years Season 1, Till and Uglies are all going to go on strike.
Holy.
So 37 productions.
You
And that's
break
just
my heart.
Atlanta. That's Atlanta, guys. That's not including New York or Hollywood or any other productions anywhere else.
Ozark is goat.
So now, guys, you got to keep this in mind. This is if there is no agreement reached by Sunday. They could cancel all of those except. It's true. Yeah. There's a lot that I wouldn't notice.
Let's see. If you haven't watched Ozark, you need to watch Ozark.
Well, Ozark just wrapped their principal. So this would be the strike for them would be the editors.
Yeah, and that's
that would put the delay on that.
Hey, the editing saves things, man. Editing saved the first Star Wars movie. Thanks to
it's true.
George Lucas' wife. So
that's true. So
hey,
those
Lane,
are everything that we get.
I wanted to say something, Lane. Your cat, I'm loving your cat because your cat's like the Jaws going back and forth
with the tail. Yeah.
Did I say that earlier with the cats? Nate, didn't I say that earlier with Cats in Collection? We were talking privately.
Yeah. Yep. No, I got you, man. No, I know. But hey, guys, we only got almost 30 minutes left. So let's hit up on these questions real quick. A really good one was my boy Kenny, Jedi Starfighter from Revenge of the Sith with Anakin Skywalker or the DeLorean. He had to choose just one. And most people in the comments have been saying the DeLorean. But I want to hear your thoughts, guys. If Hottoys had to drop one reissue or one prototype they did not release, which would it be? The Jedi Starfighter or DeLorean? DeLorean, really? Why?
Just because the Jedi, that looks awesome. The Jedi Starfighter is too big.
Oh my! The classic. Look at the classic.
This is the old school.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the old school. Can I get my cockpit open here?
You got a figure in there?
Yeah, I got Anakin in here.
To actually be able to open stuff, you have to be 10 years old.
Okay.
His arm's a little loose.
Yeah.
I have my answer.
Spinning, that's a good trick.
Yeah, this is old school. What is this? Is this the Hasbro?
I think it's Hasbro. I think Hasbro was doing the Jedi Starfighter's Revenge of the Sith back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The thing that I always thought was funny is that if you really pay, and this was brought up to my attention, if you really pay attention to the Jedi Starfighters, especially these model, the later model, R2-D2 technically has more room in the toy for him,
Mhm.
but in the movie, it's just his head. Like there's no feet. Like the movie actually has a slight problem with R2's feet not coming through. Like if you look at it, just the depth of R2, he would technically be like that.
Where's the rest of him?
Yeah, where is? Oh, it's just his head.
I always figured that there was a bottom there that he was attached.
Yeah,
to
but
or
there,
something.
if you look at the whole Starfighter, even like when it's spinning and everything, there's no. It's nice, clean underwing. Like it's nice.
It
and
should have. It
thin.
looked like there should have been a little indentation where
There
he
should have
has
been, but there wasn't.
Patient or some girth in the wings, one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love my Jedi Starfighter. I would love another one.
You would like a Hot Toys Starfighter, Jedi
but
Starfighter.
no, I want my 1-to-1. Okay.
Okay. Oh, what? Get out of your damn mind.
You
That's
just
a house.
want it outside your house.
Yep.
That's a garage, bro.
What happened to the rest of the cheese balls?
They gone. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
What's up?
Yo,
Hello.
stop growing up, man.
All right.
What you doing? What you
these
doing
things
growing
stop
up
growing
for? Shoot.
All right, class.
Why?
Yeah,
Listen-
I see. He's a follower of the way.
He is
The
a
way.
follower of the way.
Yes.
He loved Grogu. Like just, I think that was his.
Hey,
big
Doc.
connect.
Doc got some facts here. R2D2
Nanotech.
nanotech confirmed. Yep. R2D2
Right.
borrowed some nanotech from the Mark
After
50 and called it a day.
Yep.
He didn't
I
have
guess
thrusters before. Now he has thrusters.
if it came down to collecting on the Hot Toys end of it, I would probably take the DeLorean.
Wow.
As much as I love my Jedi Starfighters, that for a film guy, that has a lot more iconic meaning
Yeah.
to me.
I think that's why I would go with it too.
So
I agree with them. And here's,
that's
why?
it. Now I have to disagree, just
No,
so we have a fight.
I agree with them, and here's why. That Starfighter that we saw,
Yeah, the prototype.
it wasn't in scale. That's first and foremost. It wasn't in scale. DeLorean.
Yeah, I
is-
think it was a 1/3. It was a 1/3 scale.
It was
right?
like a 1/3, and they put a 1/6 scaling figure in it, and it looks oversized. Look at G's toy. G's toy is literally in scale. Look at
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Look
it's
at
in
it.
scale. Let me see if I can open this up again.
You got
Oh,
it. You
shit.
got it. You got fingernails. I know you do.
I
Right.
don't have fingernails. I cut my
Yeah,
nails because I have
no,
eczema.
Gabriel, you need to bring your son back in to help you open it.
There. You didn't eat them out. There you go.
Look
See,
at
look at that. All that.
Here,
Space,
let me remove Anakin for a minute.
look at all that space in
Look
there.
at all
bro.
that detail, man. Look at that
Yeah.
old early 2000s detail right there. Look at that.
That's right. With blaster action.
Oh,
Oh, I saw that too. Oh man.
Nice.
nice.
The missiles. You gotta have the missiles
It's good to remember when toys were actually made to be played with and not just stacked on a shelf.
stacked on a
Yeah.
shelf. Heck yeah.
So
And this is my second fighter. My other fighter is a Luke's X-wing
X-wing.
from the Saga collection.
If they did an X-wing, I would stop the
no.
DeLorean.
It had to be the X-Wing of Return of the Jedi with my boy Wedge Antilles and call it a day. Call it a day.
Yes.
That would be the ultimate 40th anniversary edition right there.
But-
Return of the Jedi,
No.
X-Wing Starfighter
No.
with my boy
No.
Wedge Antilles.
No,
So-
I want whole Rogue Squadron. I want Hobbs. I want Tycho.
Tycho.
I want the whole
whole
squadron.
list.
If we're talking about army building, I want a squadron. Okay,
So
whole
Gabe-
squadron.
So, Gabriel, would you be disappointed in me the fact that I gave away an original Y-wing Return of the Jedi Starfighter in its original box to my 3-year-old nephew?
Would I be No, because honestly, look, as much as I would say like that's an awesome fighter, passing it down to another generation of people, like that's like I did the same thing with my Jurassic Park collector's edition DVDs. Like they're not uber expensive, but they meant a lot to me. And one of my best buddies, his sons love the movies, and he was like 5, and he's like, I want to be a genetic scientist now so I can make dinosaurs. And I was like, that's so cool. You know what? I'm going to support that. And here's my collection. I can watch these movies anytime. I've got them in like 5 different formats. You can have my collection of these DVDs, and I hope this brings you joy.
but it's
So
toy. It's in box.
It doesn't matter. It's the original aspect of toys is supposed to be for kids to play with.
I
It's
understand.
supposed to be for that.
Well, the flip side might be that my sister might have thrown it into the garbage.
Now that's a shit. Now that's a
Oh
shame.
my!
That's the
You could have left us with the plot twist. You could have left us out of the end credit scene, but no, you had to bring the end credit scene.
No, because I was cleaning out. I got rid this was back in last month in September when I went visit. I had like 4 boxes of stuff that they had cleaned out was in my sister's garage for the last 2 years.
God.
That she had been waiting for me to come clean everything out.
Yeah.
But I left that, and I told them that this might be worth some money if you want to sell it. And I saw when my sister was going like this. She went, "Oh, you still have all that stuff here." She was like,
Oh my gosh.
because I didn't throw out everything. And I know I just gave Lou a conniption, but it was either that or I don't have space for it. And I thought, see, the thing is, we found a whole bunch of old Star Wars stuff. I found like they were all broken down and busted up a little bit, but I found like an original snow speeder from Empire Strikes Back. Like the top was broken off and stuff like that. But I found one of you might remember some of the, I don't know if anybody, we have other people old enough in the chat, like the old like mini like X-wing where you would pull it and flip open the wings and everything.
Yeah. Is that the Jazz Inc? What is that?
What is that? Is that
This is my what is it? DC Direct RC.
Radio controlled. Is that the Batman
that I can control
Superman? That's Batman v Superman one?
Yeah.
No, Justice League. Canon.
No, that's Justice. Yeah, that's Justice League. It's got the
baby.
Okay, yeah.
That's the Batflex.
How close is that to 1/6?
This is 1/10.
1/10.
1/6 scale. It's a lot bigger than this one. But if I was to get the Jazz Inc. one, man, that means I'm gonna have to start collecting, backtracking, and I'm not gonna do that. That's why I got my Mezcos. My Mezco fits in here. My Mezco fits perfectly with this. I got all my Mezcos. I am fine.
Hey man, I'm looking forward to my Tumblr.
Yeah, that's gonna be my boy.
This is the same size as your Tumblr. I'm just saying.
All right.
Just saying.
What is Gabriel about to pull out here?
It's become a show and tell now? What you got? I remember now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I was gonna buy that at Toys R Us. They had a sale and I didn't do it like a dummy.
That's cool.
This is one of my favorites. Like Nat held on to this for a little bit for me when I didn't have a lot of room, but yeah, that's
true, Doc. It is gonna rumble up, but see, the good thing is, much like my $2,000 upcoming J&D Catwoman statue, I already know I'm going to have the money for it. I got a bonus coming next year that's going to come just before those.
Oh, okay.
Or else I would have bought a $2,000 statue. Unless I do have the money.
Watch this. The collector says, my aunt dated a guy for 2 months and they just saved friends. The guy dies and gave everything to her. His $250 grand... $250 grand gun collection, and she also got his comic collection. Oh my God! Imagine some of you and your collection. Who gets it? No, we're going like the pharaohs, baby. We're going like the freaking pyramid. Okay, I'm taking everything. Everything.
This is what I did with my wife. I literally take every single figure, and I check the value of it and how it's doing in the market, and I put a little sticky note and I put it all into the box. It's inside the box. As soon as she looks at the box, it's there at the box. So she's like, "Really, babe? You have a Mezco that's $1,000 and you didn't cash that in?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Why not?" I'm like, "Because they're not going to redo it. They're not going to re-release it. They're not going to do a reissue. Mezco made it clear they're not doing reissues. Hot Toys, on the other hand, do reissues, but not for everything. They do reissues on certain things. So, my Mezcos are going to be my money makers."
Hot Toys come and move me to the heavens, baby. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Gold collector, got it right.
Except Hulkbuster, because I'm taking that
Well,
bad
the
boy.
thing is, you're gonna have to go through Gabe, and everybody and their mother is hunting for my collection. Apparently, so
Hunting?
when I die, everybody's gonna come to my house.
Nat, you've already signed the will that gives me everything. I don't like legally. I own all of that stuff after you pass away. Okay, that's what happens when you sign things in your sleep after we're snuggling. Okay.
You got me there. You got me there.
Oh, hey, look at Bob Dylan's comment.
I would have been
That's
buried
great.
in a coffin.
It looks like a brown chipper. That's what he had to hear about that.
That's pretty good.
Bob Dylan, you're amazing. Honestly, where would we truly? Hey, Don Prime, good to see you, sir. Where would we be without like Single Saw Rider, Doc Smizzle, there's just some Bob Dylan, like
Legal
exotic car pack. These streams would not be as much fun without. This is also to say thank you to everybody who shows up and stuff for some of these streams. You guys, there are a lot of everybody who shows great, but there are some of you reoccurring people who are big supporters of a lot of the different content creators and stuff here on the platform of YouTube. These streams would not be as much fun. The interacting with other content creators without just how you guys with people in chat with us or other content channels that do this would not nearly be as much fun without you guys. If it was just having us to talk for 2 hours, that's hard. Thank you, bring up stuff. You guys bring up stuff that makes this easier and more. It keeps us mentally active because we can react and we can watch Nate laugh like a goofball. That always brings me joy.
Always.
Wait. If we gonna talk about funny laughs, we gotta let the chat decide who got the funny laughs because all of us probably have different opinions on who has the I'm just saying.
I didn't say Nate had the funniest laugh. I'm just saying that he's the one who cracks up the first like an egg.
Yeah, I crack up real bad. The Gabe knows.
Come on,
Gabe knows.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm right there behind you, brother.
Yeah, we do it for the people.
We just don't forget, but we also appreciate it too.
Don Prime
We
does
love all you.
people.
We also appreciate you guys because you always hit that like button too, so don't forget to be.
Hit the likes, please, thank you. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe as well.
And remember, while the industry is on strike, if it goes on strike, you guys can always come here where the content is always fresh, and Nat pays us nothing.
I pay you in loves and kisses. Okay?
Facts.
That's why Nat signed away his entire collection over to me because that's my payment.
I don't remember that, but hey, guys, we only got about 20 minutes left.
You have your other thing you wanted to hit.
Yeah. We got 20 minutes left. So what I want to do, guys, 20 minutes left. I know people were asking about this, and I want to hear Lane. I want to hear Loco Lu. I want to hear your thoughts, especially Gabe, how he feels about what's going on with this figure. Oh, wait. Why do I get a private chat? What's going on here?
Figure.
Till I gotta. Okay, Lane, you out, baby. I know. Take it easy, Lane.
No. I got 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes.
Okay. Let's see it.
So since Lane is about to leave, I want to hear his thoughts first. What's going on?
Figure.
Okay, so a lot of people are talking. Ahsoka Tano, is she coming out next? And there's talks that the head sculpt has been improved. What say you?
Well, if it's going like they say and they made it look more like Rosario Dawson, then I'm going to cancel my pre-order.
Really?
I want it to look like this. I wanted specifically more the animated influence figure.
But what if they make it the animated figure, right?
If they improve that, that's fine. But if it's like some people, I had a couple people who were sending me or asking me, "Hey, and I heard if it's supposed to look like Rosario Dawson." I don't want the figure to look like Rosario Dawson version. I'm getting this. I am not getting that Mando one of her. I'm getting this one because I want the animated influence Clone Wars Ahsoka. That is the Ahsoka for. I will eventually get from the Ahsoka series at some point. I know they're going to do one of her. As long as they still do the series and it doesn't get canceled for some reason or another.
Wow, look at this. People are coming out in droves about this. Star Killer, same. Wow.
This looks like Ashley Eckstein. They used her face to help make this. And that's why they needed to have some base for having a more realistic look for her. So I see Ashley Eckstein in not completely, but in some influence of her face and how this went. If they make it look like, or they shorten her, I forget what they call them for on her head there. Her
The head tails and
and stuff to make it look more in conjunction with her look in Clone and Mando. I'm going to cancel it because I want the animated Clone Wars version of it. That is what I was looking for. Not literally like what what Sideshow's going to do, possibly. But I mean for kind of a realistic take on that version. A lot of people disagreed with me, but I see Ashley Eckstein because it looks to me they took that old cosplay / Halloween picture of her and used that to harshly. Because if you look at that in comparison to this, you can see some facial similarities.
So
But
you're
anyway,
telling me that's right, Anakin Twins Leku. So you're telling me you don't want a young Rosario Dawson. You want the original look for her.
animated sort of
the
stuff.
animated. I doubt Hottoys coming this late in the game with a second head sculpt for her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think
see
that's
that
actually happening. I don't think so either. But if they did that, I would instantly cancel. I will.
Well, the
make
thing
this
is, primo. Let me tell you this. Look what happened to the transformation of Gamora Volume 2. Literally, if you take Gamora from the original prototype and look at what she had in the final, I have her right now. They literally transformed her like the $1 million Gamora, all right? From what she went from the prototype to the actual final production. So I wouldn't doubt that if the rumors are true, I wouldn't doubt it that they literally transformed this head sculpt, because literally the Gamora head sculpt looks nothing like the final product, which is a good thing. But the final product is like 10 times better. But this could be a situation where people might cancel, like Lane just said, because it looks more like Rosario Dawson, the younger version.
And I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying. I'm saying that of the mindset right now. If I look at it and it looks like that, but however, I'm saying I am. As I said with everything, that's how I feel right now. But I would need to look at the final thing, at the end of the day. But if they make it kind of make me think of, I don't know, 19-year-old Rosario Dawson, like I'm seeing her face there, like I do for the other one. And even then, the prototype for the Mando one, I'm going to be super disappointed because that's for this figure, for part of this line, that's not what I signed up for. I don't mind because Tamora Morrison's face is used for all the clones. Like they don't, Rex does not look exactly like Rex from the animated series because they're using Tamora Morrison's head face. I understand that. Or if I was getting the Bad Batch figure.
I hate you, Lane. I hate you for this. Look what you've done. Look what you've done to this community, Lane. Look what you've done.
Exotic, I never told you how much of a smart man you are, but you are definitely one of the genius of Hot Toys collection. But anyway, I didn't mean to I don't want to have such a hard take on that, but that when I heard someone told me about that, and I really kind of was like, oh man, I hope they don't do that because I'm not getting this figure if they do that.
Right. You guys got to keep in mind, and this is just with any type of product being sold, especially in a collecting type of format, that the promotional pictures and the head sculpts and the way things are built out for promotional pictures or the what did you call them, Nat?
You mean the prototypes?
The prototypes?
Yeah.
Those are not finalized for mass production, meaning they don't have molds and everything ready to go to just pump out head sculpts. So there is room for them to make changes like they did with Gamora, and that Nat was talking about, for when the final product is ready, that they can go ahead and have that one particular mold to pump out sculpts. For anything that's a prototype, it's purely for hype purposes, to get you guys going, that looks good right now. What's the final going to look like? I want to see. So it's hype purposes. It's marketing, plain and simple. So, yeah.
So anything you want to say, Lane, before we move on to Loco?
No, go ahead. I am done.
Loco.
Lane, you're out of your goddamn mind, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with you. That's
fine.
If they give us a younger Rosario Dawson, I wouldn't be mad personally because I favor Rosario Dawson. You know, that's mommy to me. That's mommy.
Yeah, she's mommy.
Mommy.
Of course.
I've met her in person. That's mommy right there. If I wasn't married right now, boy. Whoo.
Does your wife watch these streams? I'm just asking. You know, for a friend. You know, I care about you, man. I care about you, man. I try to make sure you're okay.
I shared this on my Facebook, and she can't stand
Late
watching 5 minutes.
if you're okay.
Nat, Lou's wife thrives off of the envy aspect. You remember what he was talking
That's
about?
Right,
you're
right, Gabe. Yeah,
It's that. Oh no, I can't believe you're saying those things. I love you, and let's make up. You know, it's that. He's talked about it.
Yeah, you're about to be Thanos that, bro.
Listen. I'm married, but look, I'm not wearing something.
I wouldn't doubt if the ring was actually on one of his figures.
Oh my god.
Not fingers, figures.
Oh, the figures?
Your figures.
I probably have it around Venom pool. Nah, but back to the Ahsoka. Whether they give us this sculpt or they give us a younger Rosario Dawson version, I would pick this up because I do love Ahsoka. I watched all of Clones with her in it. I went past that to see her at the very end, and basically this is something that I would love to have in the collection. And I doubt that they're going to give us a Rosario Dawson version of this one, a younger version. They might give us a little bit more details to look like the cosplayer that you know that did the look and made it look awesome. But it's a win for me either way because I can have both versions or one that's consistent. Because if I'm okay with the actor who does all the clones, you know, Mr. Boba himself, Mr. Daddy Django, doing all the clones head sculpts for that, why should I feel any different with Rosario Dawson appraising the role of Ahsoka and actually getting a younger version of her going down the line? I say that's a step up in the technology with Hot Toys.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel that you're in that boat that did want Ahsoka to be more like Rosario Dawson to match to what the Mandalorian did bring out. Unfortunately for me, I gotta go with Lane about this one because even I still will pick up the CW Ahsoka, of course, but I will be disappointed if the head sculpt is too like Rosario Dawson because I want a CW Ahsoka. I want my transformations. I want them to grow. You know what I mean? I want the transformations in the head sculpts, and then you know I want that. I want that, and I feel that it should be 100, not 100%, but I know they can't do 100% on the animated unless they make it literally animated. But I want it to be as closely to the animated if it was a live action figure. And Rosario Dawson does not. There's no Rosario Dawson likeness to her in the actual CW season 7. So she looks totally different. She doesn't look like Rosario Dawson.
Did I just hear Doctor Who?
But it's like taking a favorite. It's like taking a fictional character and finding someone to fit the bill. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like we have someone to fit the bill for Obi-Wan and Anakin and everything like that. We have the actors, and then we made them into cartoons. But to do it the other way around is damn near impossible. And that's why I'm like, the way I'll be happy. Either way, I'll be happy because we're getting it.
Yeah, Lane, you did hear Doctor Who. That's my phone.
Oh, no. Well, I was just going to say real quick, one of the things I like with some of the different media we're getting, whether it's some of the general I'm thinking more along, we've got the kind of older school, the animated style to the realistic animated style or whatever you want to call it. The equivalent for Hot Toys. I liked the Ahsoka that's coming from premium format statue that's coming from Sideshow because that's the Rebels version with the longer leggings. So if you want that, that's more expensive. It's a couple Hot Toys, so you have to be willing to invest a little bit more and take up some more space. But you can get that version with the longer leggings if you want, or you have the Hot Toys version. I'm sure some of the other stuff with General Giant's putting out some Rosario Dawson version of Ahsoka. So you've got some different formats and such that you can get whichever version you like. That's why I would be a little bit annoyed by if the Clone Wars was made to more look like Rosario Dawson. But
yeah, I can definitely see Lane and Nate's view of it, and Loco Lu's for me, because I'm not technically a collector like them. So whatever Nat ends up getting is going to be mine anyways. So I'm just going to go with what he goes with, and I'll be very happy with that.
You know, Nate, if you ever go, it sounds like if you go over to Gabriel's house, you need to make sure you have like a taste tester for your wine or something before you drink it.
The thing is, Gabe needs me to keep buying Hot Toys, so he won't kill me that soon.
No,
well,
and plus we have a show that's reliant on his Hot Toys. So,
I'm thinking more 2030, 2035 time range.
Oh no, Nat, I'll let Nat live to at least like 65, 70.
Wait, what did I just walk into?
Hey, none of your business.
What?
None of your business.
Right. Is that what we're doing? We're taking Listen. He ain't got no kids. He's not married, and he's not wifed up. He's dating. So guess what? A long bill of health, a long life of Hot Toys. He ain't going
long life of Hot Toys. Yes.
He ain't going nowhere.
Did NECA ever make one of Nancy from Sin City? Exotic posted that he mentioned, I've got a Rosario Dawson NECA figure from Sin City. I'll make a custom Ahsoka.
You could?
Yeah. Well, I was asking, did they do one actually a Nancy from that?
I don't know. That would be up to Nate to research.
I was asking
probably be more Local Lu's territory.
Exotic. I was asking Exotic real quick. All right.
Okay. Wait. Let me see.
Yes.
Kenny brought up something. If Howard Chan were to approach the channel and agree to make a 1/6 scale figure of anything, the Geeking Out crew, who would it be? Damn. Okay, that would be a good question to end the stream. Let's do it. What say you guys?
Who would they make a figure of? Well, first it would be Nat.
Yeah.
What?
It would be you first. Okay. Like if especially if there was like limited releases of Nick's characters, first it would be Nate, aka Nat. I know him more as Nat, so it'd be him first. Then I think it'd be Don after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don with the Don with the Bane look, of course, with the Bane
but he comes,
leather jacket.
Nat comes with the hat and the headphones, of course.
Well,
and then he comes with his own 1/6 to one or I guess 1/36 scale Hot Toys that comes with him. So he's got like little toys in with himself.
that's the deluxe version is the mini case with mini.
Yes, the deluxe version is the mini case. And then Don would come with not the Hot Toys. He would come with the Transformers. So that's how you know it'd be Don, because he's got the Transformers that would come with him. And
God,
his big giant one that would be half his size.
Alex says he wants to make a monstrosity, so it'll be a Venom of all the crew, with the hands.
I don't think I would buy that. So we become giant blob monster.
That's straight up like the Thing situation.
That's the mad.
That is the
what
thing.
Alex is saying. That's the Madness Venom. Madness Venom had his main head and a bunch of other heads around him, man. Toy Biz made a figure of him, and Diamond Select did a figure of Venom as well. First Venom that they did that had that attachment.
That's something I don't want. Don't even put that image in my head. That's like Sylvie Tarkin in Nate's brain.
Oh my God.
Lane, stop it with the Sylvie Tarkin, okay? Only you see that. And it was made into a meme, and it still don't look like it. I'm telling you, that's mommy. Don't mess with mommy, okay?
Don't mess with mommy. Never mess with mommy. But yeah, guys, a few things. I know we got several figures coming out, and those who are asking, Geek It Out Thing. Oh my God, single sorry, don't put that in my head. Oh my God, Geek It Out Thing.
We're bad, man. We put stuff in everybody. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, but would it be John Carpenter's thing, or would it be a
John Carpenter's?
No, well, I mean, because there's the remake version too.
The
like-
remake CGI. Remakes too much CGI.
The only thing for
We need
Nate,
practical. We need
Nate
practical,
getting
baby.
Nate being made a 1 to scale. The problem is they have to pay licensing fees for Gundam to ban.
No, they wouldn't, because that's
Oh,
not a
really?
Gundam hat. That's a robot, like big
Yeah.
robot hat.
It's not called a Gundam hat. It's called a giant robot hat.
Giant robot. There it is.
Yeah.
Giant robot.
So it's not
hat.
necessarily a Gundam hat. When it first sold here in the States, like 5-6 years ago, it was called giant robot hat.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not yellow. It's white.
Oh, that's true.
It's
That's
white,
a good
so
point.
they don't have to worry about that aspect of it.
But
All right,
you gotta go.
Yep. All right, you guys. Hey, I will
Thanks,
get
Lane.
you guys on the flip side. Nate, you probably planning to go still Sunday?
Sunday, yeah, probably gonna do Sunday.
Sunday,
If something
Sunday,
pops
Sunday.
up, tonight or in the morning, I'll probably do a morning stream Saturday. So we'll see what happens.
I'm so shocked.
I'll be there.
Nat,
All right,
when you
guys.
coming over?
Take care.
Yeah, have a good one, Lane.
Oh yeah.
Nat, when you coming over, Nat?
We can't do the weekdays necessarily right now because it'd be weird coming in, because the thing is I can't do it Wednesday because I got the stream on Wednesday. I want to do
the
it
stream
Tuesday.
here.
I want to do it Tuesday. I don't have my computer.
I have a computer.
I know you have the computer.
I have
but-
2 computers.
So you want to do the stream there?
You could do the stream here, and we hook everything up and literally just be out in the studio.
Ooh, that's
Like my plan, honestly, Nat, if you were here and if you had your computer with your laptop, this is if it was just you with your laptop.
Mhm.
My plan was you hook your stuff up. I come in as the guest as I would normally, but I would have it viewed from my camera as to what the figures look like through like a professional lens and the
Yeah.
professional lighting.
Mhm.
And then you can be commenting. We can have 2 different views of the entire thing going on.
Yeah. The only thing is people will miss the 8-hour streams. That's the thing. Usually the Wednesdays are 8-hour streams.
You do a few hours here, and then let Loco Lu and Don keep it
That's
over,
right,
and then go back home.
That's right. I was thinking about that. Yeah. Then I'll head back home, and then we'll continue it from
And you
there.
hit back up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could do that.
Mm.
I always have a plan. I'm the master planner.
We'll talk more. But the thing is, I wanted my other plan was to try and do it on a weekend, like pick a day off, like make it one day off on the weekend if that's better. Do other things. But
You still can stream it.
I could do. We can still stream it. That's what I was thinking. But the thing is, because work is very hectic right now, like even though I want to do it Tuesday to come over and do a few things with you Tuesday, when I get off work, I can't get off work at 6 because something happens on my freaking Fridays, and not even my Fridays or my Mondays, but even if it's Monday, even if it's Friday for me, I still sometimes gotta stay till 2 or 3 hours doing overtime, and that's not even including the other days before that. I gotta do overtime. So the reason why they did that is because they don't have enough people right now, but they're bringing in people slowly, and it's irritating for me because I'm like, okay, sometimes I gotta push back the streams. I thought the Bacardi stream has no plan.
Bacardi stream always has a plan.
These aren't Bacardi streams though. Like I'm thinking of making the Bacardi streams like the joint button. So once I get that set up, we'll make that happen. But hey, we only got like 20 minutes left because
one last thing about you coming over, Nat. One last thing. If you do come over, I got something for you.
Oh my God! What more? You keep giving me stuff, Gabe.
The thing, I got more stuff. And it's that because I got a new thing.
And Gabe, I talked to
down to you.
I talked to Andrew, and Andrew says that
that's our set designer. That's our
set designer
and builder.
Yeah, he says at the end of December. So December or January, we should get it. So we should have an idea where to have that set up, pretty much. So we need to have time to figure out where we're going to put that. It's going to be a big thing.
Right.
Another thing is he told me he wanted to verify with you as well. So when we're doing the real wood with this once the scale building, do you want to have it to where it's more structural in a way to keep the foundations proper and not have it in the smaller details like the window seals or something like that? He wants to know, because the thing is, it's now getting more expensive now, the materials.
Yeah,
he wants
I could see that.
Yeah, so because of the pandemic and crap.
Yeah.
So he wants to consolidate, right, and put where the real wood will, make the 1/6 scale buildings sets. Last longer.
Have him keep in mind on our set that it doesn't need to be real wood if it's cheaper to go with plastic, as long as it looks on film real. It just needs to look real. It doesn't need to be real.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's funny. I was talking to Maz about that in the last stream that he did about substituting real wood with the brush on the foam that he uses to build his house. And
you'd be surprised what you can do
to make it real.
Right. Like anytime if I'm on a big unionized set and they want to do a concrete wall, it's not a concrete wall on the set. It's literally a wooden wall that's 8 feet by. It's usually 8 feet by 8 feet or 8 feet by 4 feet. But they have people who come in with plaster and just make it feel and look like it's concrete.
Concrete wall.
So I would say the same very much applies with whatever Andrew's doing. Is it just needs to visually look as if it's wood. If that cuts down on his cost. And then I would say the more detail we have, the better. That's always going to be better. But if he's getting limited as far as the amount he's able to spend on it, or because of our original budget, it's maybe he needs to increase a little by an extra couple hundred, or decrease by a couple hundred.
Adrian, I did think about that when I first was going with the sets, but I prefer to go with Andrew because he's more professional with because this is his job.
Yeah.
He literally makes 1/6 scale models or literal 1-to-1 models. So and also he is more what's one I'm looking for available, just in case, because he has brought it up to me, like let's say something does happen with the set, like it gets broken or something, he's more available to come in and fix it.
Right.
I literally just call him Moz. Hey Moz, can you come in right now at freaking so time, and he's doing something else. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Andrew told us that he'd be available to come in and fix up something that's broken. You know what I mean? And
he'll be an actual like set foreman, so to speak. If something is wrong with the set, he's able to come in and help us re-rig something or figure out why.
The problem with that is most hey, I've thought about them, but I talked about them for doing like maybe like streets or something. Yeah. But with Andrew, he literally lives like 10 minutes away from my house, so I could drive to his house and look at these sets.
It's the conveniency. It's the conveniency, and everything is like precise and timed.
This same process that Nat and I are talking about, this is the same. Literally, our project is a 1/6 scale
studio set
or film or TV show. Everything that they would do on the big end, we are doing, but it's literally 1/6 the scale, except for the cameras. The cameras are
and the sets are big. Sets are big because these are big boys.
So, what did we? Do you remember our dimensions?
Wait, Boba Fett is coming? Boba Fett 2-pack is coming?
No, it's question. It's a question mark.
Oh.
No. Boba Fett 2-pack incoming, boys. Get your wires ready. What are you talking about, collector? Send me the link. What's this, Facebook?
Hold on. Check that out, Nate.
I got to check this out before we end the stream. Like, what's going on? I'm going to have to end the stream in a few minutes.
Yeah. Exotic, I don't know if Andrew is technically a set designer, but he works with CAD and all those other programs for 3D printing, and the 3D printing is how we're getting our sets created.
Andrew has worked with a lot of different folks, especially with NASCAR. Some of the NASCAR promotions that you see during the summer stuff, that's Andrew. Some of the promotional banners and all that. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. While Matt's searching, I'll keep answering a few more questions. So, Exotic, Gabe, what about green screen? So, green screen is originally our keying. We're going to be using both a combination of green and blue and potentially red. If, at the moment, we're not able to purchase a couple of TVs that we would use for the backgrounds and pretty much almost do a 1/6 scale version of the volume.
Kind of that they use the Mandalorian. kind of like the way the Mandalorian did their
Yeah,
volume.
that's because we talked about that, and I've been playing around a little bit with Unreal Engine.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to find somebody, and if anybody knows anyone out there who delves into Unreal Engine like crazy, who that's just what they love to do, especially in their spare time, then we would love to talk to them for all of this stuff. Do I have a 4K red camera? No, I have both Nat and I have the Panasonic S5, which shoots at 4K 422 10-bit on the color spectrum. It in camera at L-Log. So that's their ProRes, their conversion of ProRes. For if we really wanted to, we could push that scaling up to 5.9K. Thank you, son. We could push that up to 5.9K in exporting out to a SSD on like a Ronin Ninja, which is a recorder / video screen that you can have attached to the camera. So we could go up to 5.9K, almost 6K, but we're going to stick with 4K and then downscale to 1080p for the YouTube streams and everything like that. So
that camera goes for like what, 1,700?
yeah, it's right now it's 17. I think it's a $1,700 body, and it's that's 1,800 for the body plus the kit lens, which is a
So 1,900 altogether, more or less.
Yeah, about there. If you're talking about with your taxes and all that other jazz, then just say $2,000.
About $2,000.
Just be safe, $2,000, because you're probably going to get an extra battery or whatever else. But
need a battery depending on what you're doing.
yeah, you should. But yeah, so overall, the quality is not necessary as far as the resolution size and all that other stuff. That's not that big of a deal, because there's a lot you can play with. And then if we get a Patreon or anything like that up going, then if you want to see everything in glorious 4K, then we will have that available at that time. So that's the plan. Nat, what do you got?
Nothing. I don't know. They're saying it's on Reddit, but I'm not on Reddit. So, I even if we gained the Boba Fett 2-pack this early, I wouldn't doubt it, because it makes sense. It makes sense. Pictures are up, Nate, at secret base. Wait. Pictures are up at secret base, circling around two. Okay, so let me go to secret base real quick.
Lou, what were you gonna say?
I said ask V. He's on Reddit.
Oh, V's on Reddit.
V's on Reddit.
Penny just asked, are there going to be any After Effects or just lighting, editing, and posing? So the camera movements that we'll be using are going to help sell the fact that it is video and not just stills. There's going to be a lot of posing. Nat is in charge. Nat, and I think if we have Steven Baptista, one of the other guys that's part of Geeking Out, but he leans more towards the Pokemon side. Whoever we have there's gonna be people helping Nat out strictly with posing.
I'm hoping to get Moz in for that. So
okay,
Moz will be able to help out with the posing. He talked to me about that. We'll see what happens.
Everything, though, the way me and Nat are divvying it up is my job is going to be mostly on the day on set is going to be about framing and lighting and how we get the shot, and then Nat's going to be concerned about everything that's in front of the camera. So our talent, the poses, the set deck, all that other jazz, and we'll collaborate within that. Any special effects and After Effects, that's all post. So, we will be doing some practical effects for like cape movement.
Oh, nice.
If there's explosions or something like that and a cape is supposed to move to the side, we'll be using practical effects to tie in with digital effects so that everything looks nice and seamless. Think how Mad Max used their special effects. That's probably one of the best implementations of
Dreamers does wonders.
Yep. Moz will provide the smoke effects. We will have smoke effects and
yes,
things like that.
All right. So the collector. Clone Collector sent me a picture. It's some reason Secret Base updated their 2-pack picture, which is the same one from a few months ago when he did the prototypes. They updated 2 hours ago. So if that means anything, that means this probably is coming out early.
Oh.
If Secret Base is updating it by 2 hours.
By coming out, are you talking about shipping?
No, like what's
Or
the 2-pack people
leak.
are saying is up? I don't see anything. It's on Instagram. Secret base Instagram.
Because if that's the case and they have the boxes there, that means releases in Hong Kong are happening right now.
Oh, how long is the time difference between the release in Hong Kong and a
But-
shipment to the US?
Well, it used to be 2 or 3 months, but now they're getting early figures. But we gotta go now.
Okay.
I gotta end the stream. So
Gotta go.
if Boba Fett does come out in the next few hours, I am gonna come back. So
Closing
we'll see. We'll see what
time.
I gotta end the stream now. Okay, so everyone, thank you for watching. Remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy. Thank you, y'all.
Yep.
Be amazing.
Hit the subscribe, all that jazz. We
Yeah.
love you guys. See you.
Hit that like.
And may the weapons be with you always.